Welcome to War Blunders Episode 6. 30 days in. As of yesterday, I had been playing this game now for 30 solid days. And when I say solid days, that's about it. I've let very little else intrude into my gameplay. I put life on hold, and all my other online games that have war somewhere in the title, World of Warcraft, World of Warships, have all kind of fallen to the wayside for now as I plunge deeper and deeper into the wormhole, rabbit hole that this game is. I always knew I would love it from watching trailers and footage of it. I always knew that this would be probably the game for me. And it's perfect for me because I've been studying off and on World War II vehicles my entire life. At 62, I was fortunate enough to have known many World War II veterans and talked to them and heard their stories and, kind of grew up with those as my heroes and some of those people. And from a very early age, I was an admirer of airplanes and specifically the fighter planes. I've read probably 15 different books on Manfred von Richthofen alone. The Second World War, the aces, I know a lot about most of the aces from most of the countries. I've studied them and just been engrossed by their achievements. And I mean to have no intention of glorifying war or killing or any particular political ideology or encouraging the genocide or anything like that that goes seemingly hand in hand with conflict, and probably all throughout human history it's been that way. But I don't mean to glorify any of it, but I have found specifically the weapons of World War II, the airplanes, the tanks, the ships, the small arms, it all just utterly fascinating my whole life. And this game feeds that. It's way more realistic than anything else I've ever tried as far as World War II games. And I've done a lot of flying games over the years, but several tank games. This is just everything I could have ever wanted in one online or otherwise game. And then when you add in the ability to do the custom battles and the replay system is valuable information that's there, I mean, I have no desire to really play anything else. My dog and my wife probably hate me by now, but I'll be all right. I'll get through this current cycle of addiction and move on to something else eventually. But for now, I'm just going to embrace it and not even try to slow my descent into this obsession and addiction to this game. Because it's a wonderful game. It really is. Right there, I just thought that I didn't realize at this point in my career that there was no friendly fire in arcades. So I thought I had killed that guy. And then the guy sneaked around the side there and just blapped me. I have a certain amount of impatience, be it in this game, World of Warships, or World of Warcraft. I like to do the YOLO. I'm not patient enough to stand back and wait for stuff to develop. I want to be the one charging in there. And I don't like playing the sniper play style of being halfway across the map, hiding behind a tree and a bush and a rock and picking off people that can't even see you coming. I don't enjoy that. I probably prefer the urban combat, gun muzzle to gun muzzle more than anything, as far as the ground battles go. The air battles I'm still getting there, and we will get there. But valuable lessons to be learned from these replay files is this is assault mode, so it's you against bots, but These aren't just normal bots. These bots are killer bots. They know exactly where to aim. They can shoot on the move. They're just... This particular mode, the advantage of it is being able to take a freshly built vehicle, completely dead stock, and researching the modifications that you need in order to make it a viable contender. And it's great for that. Not much good for anything else. You take the wrong vehicle into a arcade assault, ground assault, and it's nasty. It really is. It's like hitting yourself repeatedly with a hammer. But anyway, I'm trying to get better. I'll never be great. I'll never even be mediocre probably, but I enjoy this. And there's a lot of people in here that are worse than me. I've discovered some of them. I kill some of them. But I go back and analyze not just the good stuff I do, but I like to analyze the failures. And this whole video is nothing but blunders and failures of me doing stupid things and charging too close. But it's just so fun to go blasting in there, rat patrol like, and just... This is bots again. Here we are back in assault mode. I just can't get enough of this mode. Plus, it gives you a chance to get a lot of good practice in without actually having to deal with other humans. The bots probably are a better shot than most humans. But the bots are kind of predictable, whereas people, you never can tell what another human is going to do. That's what makes that so interesting. But there's a place for assault mode. It definitely is a good way to earn some points and maybe some silver too. I don't know about that, but definitely the research points. But yeah, I did good. Shot a few people up, and then I got excited and I turned that corner and I didn't even look, and I got the side of my head knocked in. I have learned a few things though. Slow down. Use your... see, I never saw what got me there. Never had a clue. The sneaky stuff there. I guess people like that sniping play style, and probably is gratifying. But I never get it to connect. But having the wrong vehicle in the wrong place, it can be frustrating, and not knowing. And then you have these guys bombing you from the sky, and that's a whole other issue. Right now I'm still learning the maps and learning the places not to be, and going back and watching these replays is definitely beneficial to my progression. Yeah, it's a little frustrating though. But a lot of this is map knowledge and knowing your vehicle, knowing the enemy vehicle that you're facing. Don't do anything stupid like sitting there slowly aiming that gun. If you can see their marker, they can see your marker. They're probably sitting there waiting for you because they've played this game more than you. They know that spot is a weakness. They know idiots like me will come and sit there and try to shoot back at them. If there's one of you and you know there's at least 3 enemies over there, maybe you could find a different place to go. Another little tip I've learned the hard way, and this happens more in urban maps than on these big outdoor open things, is the whole street, the whole corner, the whole little section of the map will get blocked by corpse after corpse after corpse until it completely plugs up the streets and the buildings and you can't drive through there. And if you see a situation like that and you drive up to it and there's all these blown up tanks and they're all your guys facing a specific place, don't nudge up in there thinking you'll be the one that manages to make this position work. Because obviously 6 or 7 other people have thought the same thing and got their their heads blown off. So, yeah. Seek another path. Go around it. Work to the edge. Don't work right in the middle. Obviously somebody knows that spot really good and is waiting for you to poke your head up your commander's cupola or cupula, whatever that word is. But analyze your mistakes. Like me, it's hard to accept that I want to do things my way, and it doesn't work that way. And that close air support is just murder. Even when it's bot driven like that. Because here I am back in assault mode. Once again, he who doesn't learn from the mistakes of the past is destined to repeat. I have learned the absolutely worst vehicle for this mode is a Russian KV-2 super heavy tank with a big monstrous 152 millimeter gun. The reload on that thing is like you can measure it with a sundial. There are so many enemies coming at you. You miss that shot, you don't take anybody out, and then you wait a minute, and then you get to shoot some more. Meanwhile, your big turret is higher than some of the houses on just about all those assault maps. You're not going to have cover. You're going to be getting pecked and beat on from three sides at once. So why even bother? That was the one mistake I made, was taking that KV-2, my KV-2 into the assault mode. And that was a no-go. Depending on which one of the assault maps you're on, they're all rough. But you need something low to the ground, something small like a tank destroyer without a turret. And even then, it's still problematic. Half the time your battle is not just the things that you're shooting at, it's the things from the other side of the map, or they're assaulting the other side of the capture zone that can see you even though you're looking the other direction, and you get shot from three directions at once. It can be really nasty, but beneficial. Here we are again on my absolute favorite map to play. It's my favorite and my least favorite all at the same time, and Abandoned Factory. It's a map that I played my first game on, and I enjoy it. I really do. I play it all the time. I play it in custom mode just to practice, just to learn the terrain. And speaking of trains, that was terrain, not train, but the timing on that was pretty wonderful. But I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy talking to anybody that might now or at some point in the future actually watch these videos. Here we are. This was cute. I had fallen off that ledge up there, landed on my side, and was praying for somebody to put me out of my misery, because I couldn't do anything and none of my teammates would help. And I finally just jayed out before someone else could blow me up. Of course, he got credit for it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found something entertaining in here, watching this stupid old man attempt to get better at a very fun, very enthralling, addictive, they fucked me, somewhat simulator. But I've babbled and rambled and fumbled around enough. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Not. Okay. Oh.